folks, it's Amy again, and we're at week 6. So I hope y'all tried that first scarf that I gave you in week 2, but week 6 I've got another challenge for you. And you can build on that one. So this week is, again, beautiful yarn. And let me show you. It's Fiber Spate, and it's called Vivacious. And I absolutely talk about some beautiful colors. They're very beautiful. They're not monochromatic. They're almost kettle dyed, but they gradate to a different color, but very, very soft. Not like the other color that I did on week 2. This one is a much softer transition between the colors in the actual skein. So I'll show you what I did with these. If you look at these, it's kind of hard. I'm going to pick one that's kind of a little bit more, but you can see in this one it has some purples, but then it changes to a very subtle color. The changes in these are very subtle. They make beautiful products. This is another one where it's kind of a brown to a gray. This one right here was a very pretty sprucey green, and to highlight this one, because I love this one so much, I actually have done a scarf. And we will have this on the project notes. So this scarf, if you can look at it, I use this as the warp. And therefore the lines or the design actually went linear, okay? The other scarf went side to side. This one's actually the linear ones. And as you can see, it is very subtle, very soft, very drapey, all right? So this is what I used for the actual warp, and I did this on a rigid heddle as well as this one right here, but this is actually the first unique. So the one thing I want to explain what I did with this one was that I figured if you purchase something from one of these, you may have had a roll of Tencel that you had left over, and I had actually used this color on week 2 for this scarf. So I said, you know what, I'm going to use this again because you will have a lot left over. So actually when I worked this one, I used the Tencel as the weft. So this spool of yarn probably can do at least 4 scarves. So what I was trying to do is make it a little bit cost effective for everybody to use a color over and over and over. We will have a chart on the website that actually explains which colors will correspond with different skeins, so that if you want to purchase 2, you know that this Tencel will go with it. So Fiber Spate Vivacious yarn is going to be 15% off, and it is week 6. And so once again, I hope you tried this project because it was actually very fun to produce. I have had a good time with all the scarves I've done this Christmas. So hopefully this gives you a linear design, and hopefully you've done this one. Please send us your pictures. Thank you.